Good morning, Cancer. Hi, I'm Karma. Welcome to my channel, Karma on Deck. We're going to be doing your reading for the week of May 26th through June 1st. Keeping my eye on my girl Sam. This goes out to you for being so patient. She always asks me where I'm at with my videos. Let's see what's happening for Cancer this week. Here we go, kids. So the first thing that comes up, Nine of Wands. It feels like you're building something that has to do with house and home. This is the laying of foundations, and you're halfway there. It feels like some of the requirements are being met for things that you have in play. The Knight of Swords tells me you're dealing with individuals who are making impulsive decisions. That means that they're not really thinking clearly, and they're going based off of emotions and not logic, and they're not being reliable, reasonable, or fair. You know how 5-year-olds act? I just want a cheeseburger. They don't care that it's like breakfast time or you're in the middle of church. 10 of Cups means balance, that everything that you're doing right now is all about balance and bringing things into a wholeness and making sure that you're in perfect relationship with others around you. 10 of Cups also tells me that it's like you have a desire to feel connected and have that circle reciprocated in your life. I do see that the biggest obstacle for you is communication. The people around you, like going back to the Knight of Swords, are not using their words. Like you say, use your words instead of like, I know I'm bad at that. I have a tendency to be overwhelmed when I'm emotional and then I clam up. But the the Three of Swords talks about miscommunication or not being able to speak on what's going on in your mind. If you're feeling a little heartbroken and you're having a hard time finding the words, I would just encourage you to trust your instincts. Play with trusting yourself and just know that if you come from a place of love here, because this is your core, this is your balance, this is, you know, what your true intent is to be loving, right? It does feel like there are some things that are in the wings that are in the balance as far as decision making goes, and there's some money coming out of pocket. I'm also seeing the King of Swords, which tells me that whatever battle that you're playing in, you're going to come across as a leader, and things are going to come out for your not greater good, that's not the word I'm looking for your benefit and in your favor. Things are going to come out in your favor. Significantly easier this week than last week, and whatever lovers that you'd had in your life last week, or that the little elements that are going on between you and lovers energy, it's been an on again, off again, push and pull and struggle, and I feel like that's going to get a little bit easier. So even though it feels like a struggle right now, this is telling me that you can expect it to lighten up just a little bit, which is good because there's already enough pressure on you as it is. 8 of Cups is telling me that love and relationships is going to move quickly, and things are just going to race along, so expect that as well. The Tower card is telling me that some things are going to feel a little bit out of control towards the end of the week. However, the Sun card right behind it is telling me it's just a feeling. It's not something you really should be stressing about. It's all going to turn out fine if we can just remember that things come in waves. They're not things that are permanent. Everything is ups and downs, and you're getting a lot of that quickly, which is kind of annoying because you're like, okay, I want one or the other. It goes up and then it goes back, and then you just kind of don't feel like you're catching any balance. That's that word for you today. So anyways, I'm going to pull a card from my Divination of the Ancients, and this has been super fun for me. I've been doing this the last 2 weeks, and the readings from the Divination Oracle cards have been perfectly synchronistic with every reading thus far. So I'm going to continue with it. Smoke. This is the first card that comes up for you, and we're going to read what the incantation says or what the description is of this, because my oracle cards usually play with messages. So your message, in addition to your reading, is smoke. But smoke is really referencing prayer. Okay? So it says prayers. Let me read this to you. It says, whether you have given your prayers up to God, the Goddess, Great Spirit, or to whomever aligns with your beliefs, be assured your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Still, you're required to have patience. I hate when they say patience, right? It may seem as though you have been waiting an age to receive the results that you have been asking for, but you must allow everything to unfold naturally, like smoke rising from a fire pit. To bring it all about, things invisible to you must take place in the background. So even though you may be impatient to see results, have faith and trust that everything is in divine order. Positive anticipation is appropriate because you will receive what you're hoping for or something even better. And that's kind of interesting because I was referencing toward the end of your reading there to just trust and flow with it. I love that that pops up like that for us. So the incantation during prayer, meditation, or manifestation for you this week is I offer up prayers of mine to Great Spirit, to love divine, directing my breath like smoke to thee. For your answers I wait patiently. Well, there's your reading, Cancer. Thank you for sticking it out with me. Karma on Deck. If you want a one-on-one, you know how to reach out, karmaondeck.com. Come find me on the other social media platforms. Stick around, subscribe, share the shit out of it, and let me know where you are in the world and give me a comment or two if you felt your reading went well. I will see you guys next week. Thanks for your company.